Oh, that's good. I've been so obsessed with these Japanese green tea bottles, the Itoen Ocha unsweetened green tea and the jasmine green tea. Like, sick. So good. So good. Go. Go, go, go. Hey, what's up? I'm Aisha. I'm a meditation teacher and a vulnerability coach. And today we're going to be doing a surrender meditation. I took Monday and Tuesday off with my husband, and it was Veterans Day yesterday, and we haven't just taken time off together to do nothing in a long time, and it was so lovely. Lots of coffee shops, lots of pastries. One of my absolute favorite things to do is watch movies. I have been on this kick of watching a lot of old movies that I love. Like last week, I rewatched Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. And this week, it's hard for me to like connect to movies that they're making now because there's a part of me that knows that they're dumbing it down so much for audiences and making things very flashy and very just trying to excite and overstimulate the audience as much as possible. So I don't connect to as many of the newer movies as I'd like to, but there are certain directors and filmmakers, Guillermo del Toro, that like I am just obsessed with. I find his films, Paul Thomas Anderson, Christopher Nolan, like these are the greats of our time. Catherine Bigelow, like they truly understand the art of filmmaking. And this past Friday, Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein came out. And this is a film that he has been fantasizing about making since he was 11 years old and read the book Frankenstein. He has since 11 been conjuring and dreaming and imagining what his version of Frankenstein would look like, and has been actively trying to produce and make this film and write the screenplay for this film for the last 10 years. And so it was on Netflix, we watched it, and I was so blown away by the masterful storytelling, just the ornateness of the sets, the costumes, all of the intentionality that went into this film. It's an amazing film. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. Frankenstein has so many incredible themes that we can go down many different rabbit holes, but today's meditation is all about surrender. There's this one scene that Guillermo del Toro talks about in interviews and junkets that is the scene that he has been thinking about the most, and it's the scene where has the storm happen, the thunderbolt hits the creature, and he thinks that the creature is going to be alive, and he's not. And so he goes to bed, and he's just like, oh, this didn't work out. Like, my life's work didn't work out. And he throws himself into the bed, and when he wakes up in the morning, he sees the creature just standing over him. He goes to bed thinking that he didn't succeed. His experiment didn't work. He wasn't able to bring the creature to life. But he wakes up and he sees the creature standing and hovering over him. And it's this shock. The director talks about how there's two things that happen in horror. You get scared for two reasons. One is you think something's going to be there and it's not, or you think something's not going to be there and it is, like the creature is hovering over Dr. Frankenstein in his bed. In that scene, it captures this feeling that so many of us experience in our lives, which is working towards something. We're working and we're putting in the effort into something, whether that's business or our life or our relationships, and we're expecting a certain outcome. And the moment we just say like, oh, okay, that didn't work out, or that wasn't what I thought it would be, and we fully surrender to that experience, is when the creature pops its head out. That's happened to me in my life so many times, and in the people that I know around me and the people that I love the most. Like, I see it happen so many times. It's such a human experience that the second we surrender is when life actually begins. And life just becomes magic, just like Frankenstein. Today we're gonna taste a little bit of that. So let's get into our meditation. Find a comfortable seat. You want your hips stacked above your knees for a really beautiful tall seat. Ground down through your sit bones. And let's start with a body scan. As I name a body part, I feel like a little bit like Dr. Frankenstein. But as I name a body part, truly imagine surrendering that body part to the earth. Allow this earth to hold you and lift you in this moment and throughout your entire meditation, because it is. Feet, ankles, surrender. Calves, knees, thighs, surrender. Hips, pelvic area, surrender. Lower back, surrender. Spine, surrender. Neck, shoulders, surrender. Biceps, elbows, forearms, surrender. Wrists, palms of hands, tops of hands, fingers, surrender. Belly, surrender. Chest, surrender. Collarbone, surrender. Jaw, surrender. Place the tongue just on the back of the front teeth, surrender. Lips, cheeks, nose, nostrils, brows, eyelids, surrender. Forehead, temple, surrender. Crown of head, surrender. Really imagine this golden thread, the center of the crown of your head, pulling you up just a millimeter to really sit up in a tall seat. And ask your body in this moment to lovingly park itself so that you can go inside to your internal world. It's completely safe. Now take 10 long inhales and exhales at your own time. We'll do the first one together. So deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. And for the next 8, imagine in your mind saying the word let and exhaling the word go. Now, whatever breath count you are on, take a moment to fully settle and release any last minute gripping anywhere in the body or anywhere in the mind. Think about the areas of your life that you have a goal or you have a dream, something that you truly desire and that you've been working towards. I know that you have been striving and been trying to make it work. And in many ways, things have worked out. And in some ways, they haven't worked out in the way that you've hoped for. Can you just take a moment to have immense gratitude for the version of you that has shown up and has tried, not once, but many, many times? Can you celebrate that part of you that didn't accomplish something but just showed up and tried? Thank them, that part of you, for not giving up, especially on the days where you wanted to. Now tell that part of you, that busy bee, the worker, the striver, the hustler, that it's okay to completely surrender. Put down all your tools, all your swords, all your weapons of trying and striving and working. You just surrender fully in this moment. And right in your heart, you plant a seed, a belief that in surrendering, the striving, the trying, the doing, all of it, you already have that thing that you desire the most. Place that seed in your heart. Plant that belief, and for just a few breaths, fully embody and feel what it would feel like to already have achieved or received that thing that you want the most. It is already yours. It wasn't earned or worked or strived for. It was divinely gifted to you. Allow that version of you to fully feel that belief. It could be wanting more love, more money, more ease. Whatever it is already in your possession and in your heart. Imagine your future self has arrived in this moment right now to tell you that there is nothing more to do. There is nothing more to chase. It is just enough for you to exist in this time and space. Become your future self. And all you have to do is take inhales and exhales as your future self. With every breath, you sink deeper and deeper into this belief. Imagine that the seed that you planted in your heart cracks open and starts to sprout. Through every breath you take, this little sprout starts to grow more and more and intertwines itself into every molecule and cell in your body. Imagine these vines full of your favorite flowers. They could be a rose bush or daisies or whatever you love. You become the full garden of these favorite flowers, and every inhale and exhale waters each of these flowers to bloom greater and greater until you yourself are the garden. All it needs is some water, some sunshine, and the soil and the belief that you keep cultivating through your breath. Know that this garden that you've created is you. All the abundance that it generates is already yours. This garden is a shield that protects you from your doubt, your fears, your wobbles as you just go about life. This garden is always within you. To allow you to really nurture and see your true self. Take a deep breath in. Exhale everything out. Take another deep breath in. Ever so slowly, when you're ready, begin to flutter your eyes open and come back into your space. We are all in many ways like Dr. Frankenstein, trying to create creatures. Everyone's creature looks different. We're trying to create, we have projects and creatures that are our business or our art or our relationships. We're always trying to create something that requires us to surrender to the process. You can have all the right tools and do all the right things, but it's up to God. It is up to the universe to electrify that thing into existence. You yourself don't have all of the power, and there is power in that. Can we surrender to these moments and allow ourselves to create joyfully without need or without striving, without gripping? That's when the creature comes to life, and that's when things just move through us and life becomes magic. Thank you so much for meditating with me. I'll see you on the next one.